Good morning. Happy Friday. Y'all already know the vibes. Welcome back to the Lakers Land Show. I'm Seven Mitchell, man, and we got a W last night, a real big key win versus our rival, Boston Celtics. Shout out to everybody in Lakers Land. Y'all already know how we coming, man. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new to the platform. We bringing you guys coming in full effect every morning. I'm coming at you guys like a machine gun with at least 30 minutes of everything in Lakers land. So make sure you guys lock in. Definitely appreciate all you early birds chopping in. Make sure y'all share the stream so people that wake up can get in full effect of what we got locked in here on Lakers land. So this morning, we got a few things to talk about. Big win last night by LA. Let's start there. I'm going to drop the link in the chat as well. All of the morning shows will be open panel. So if you guys got any opinions or if you want to speak on any topics, you're more than welcome to join the stage. But last night, our Lakers got it done. In previous, he dropped 24 points. Austin Reeves added another 23, and the Lakers pretty much cruised by the Celtics last night, 117 to 96. Our Lakers surprisingly was in control for the most part throughout this whole game. They won every quarter with the exception of the third. Boston right now is 31 and 14 on the year. The Lakers are 24 and 18. This was the first of two between the Lakers and the Celtics. Right now, as far as the Pacific goes, with that win, the Lakers are now tied with the Clippers for first place in the division. So, very impressive win last night by the Los Angeles Lakers, man. I really want to check out the box score because I didn't really get an opportunity to see the game in its totality. So, let me kind of take a look and see who got busy last night. Matter of fact, if I can share the screen, we can all take a look because I definitely want to see what Dorian Finney-Smith did last night. I know a lot of people had a lot to say about my last video on Dorian Finney-Smith. I just feel like he's a good player, but I'm just not totally sold that he is the ultimate answer, the ultimate fit. I'm still a little bit weary on his role ultimately is going to be on his team. He had a pretty decent game, not take anything away from. But looking at the box score, he had. Let me take a look. Dorian Finney-Smith last night, 20 minutes. He was 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He ended the night with 4 rebounds. He was a plus 20, but he had 0 points. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the second game. I could be wrong, but this is the second game that Dorian Finney-Smith my fault, people. But mind you, Dorian Finney-Smith Jr. was out for 2 games because he had a baby. And then he come back that third game, and I don't know what happened. And I made a video. I told y'all I feel like this, that move ultimately was the wrong move. Not that I don't like Dorian Finney-Smith. Like I told y'all, I just have a problem with the personnel that was involved in the deal. I feel like the Lakers could have done a better job. Shake Milton, I really don't feel like we needed another guard. But anywho, he had a pretty decent game the other night, and everybody was talking. And now we're back to Dorian Finney-Smith with another scoreless night. I don't know really what to say about him. You know, people are asking that he's being placed in the starting rotation over Rui Hachimura. I don't, the Laker fans are so quick for change, and we're so hell bent on change. And I get it. We right now on face value don't look like a real competitive team when we talk about a race to a championship. But there was reports that Rob Pelinka and them might just stick with what they got and maybe not do any trades at all. And when I'm looking at it in hindsight, if this team was healthy, I wonder how much of a chance this Lakers squad would have to actually defend the Western Conference or represent the Western Conference in the NBA Finals. Because we got to be real with ourselves. The Lakers, we have not really gotten an opportunity to see our team play at full strength ever. Just being honest. So we've dealt with a lot of lack of availability. It's just been a lot going on with this Lakers as far as a unit. And, of course, on face value, you're going to demand and ask for a trade. But I'm not so sure if a trade is going to be the best idea for these Lakers if they don't get the right piece. I'm more concerned about getting the guys that we do have under contract healthy and available to play, because there's just so many unanswered questions when we're talking about trades. Like the biggest names that we're bringing up in conversations for the Lakers as of late in the last week or two has been guys like Zach LaVine. I've heard Jimmy Butler's name being thrown around. Mark Kessler name has been kind of thrown in the mix. Guys I do believe can help this Lakers team, depending on what the Lakers have to give up. Because, see, that's something that a lot of fans don't really take in consideration. They think that this is a video game and that the Lakers can just grab without giving. And let's keep in mind the team that we love, the Lakers. No team in the NBA is going to do the Lakers a favor. They're going to put that tax on every deal that potentially gets done. They've been doing it since the beginning of time. So I know people might vilify Rob Pelinka for not making any moves. But in my eyes right now, there really is no solidified move to be made. Yes, we do know that we need some front court presence. We need rim protection. We need help for Anthony Davis. We know we understand that. But there's no bona fide answer out there. And I feel like the more the Lakers rush, the more mistakes are made. Anthony Davis made a statement earlier this year that he was looking for some help. What did Rob Pelinka immediately do? Go out and get Christian Coloco, a guy who has blood clot history, issues with his health, a guy who hasn't played an NBA game since 2022, 2023. This was the guy that Rob Pelinka brought in to help assist Anthony Davis. It's just been a roller coaster. I mean, if you go back to 2021, how the Lakers rushed and we did the Russell Westbrook move. Sometimes I just feel like this organization just need to slow their roll, be patient, and see where the chips will land. If we were able to see all of our guys out on the court, Christian Wood, Jared Vanderbilt, if we had a good sample size of what these guys look like, then I'm all in for trades. I'm not saying that I'm not in for trades right now at this point, but I just feel like because we haven't really seen everybody, we honestly don't know what we have to offer. So that is definitely something to consider. But again, man, the Lakers got a huge win last night versus the Boston Celtics. And I know a lot of people, we had a group chat in Lakers land yesterday in the group chat, and people felt like the Lakers were going to lose last night to the Celtics. And I was telling them, I don't have concerns with the Lakers when we are facing teams that are good or competitive. My problem with the Lakers, and some of y'all may agree or disagree, my problem with our Lakers is that they play down to the level of competition. For the last 3-4 years, damn near all the games that the Lakers should be winning, they lose. Over the last few years, so many mediocre teams have beat the Lakers, especially at the beginning of the season, resulting in the Lakers having to fight for a play-in position at the end of the year because so many games that they lost that they should have won. So that has been a storyline that has followed this organization for some years. But also a storyline that has followed the Lakers is that when the big guys come to town or when it's time to play the big teams, for the most part, with the exception of like the Denver Nuggets, the Lakers come to play. If I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, y'all, but I thought the Lakers, without LeBron or without AD or without both LeBron and AD last year, I think the Lakers beat Boston without their superstars. I remember, I think it was D'Lo who helped lead the Lakers to a win versus the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis and them without LeBron and AD. So it seems like to me, again, this Lakers organization, when we have to face the guys who really are about their business, the real hoopers, we play pretty well. We give teams a run for their money. So I respect that and I appreciate that. But, again, when we're losing to teams like the San Antonio Spurs, much respect to the Spurs, but when we're losing to the Spurs and when we're losing to so many subpar teams at the beginning of the season in the first couple months, bro, it always come back to bite us in our ass in the long run. And that's the thing that really bugs me the most. Tamika in the building. Mika, happy Friday to you. Hope all is well, man. I'm doing my morning show thing here. Mika getting everything out the way as far as everything Lakers early in the morning so people can get jump started. Salute to Mika for coming through this morning. Shout out to everybody in Lakers land. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. But y'all let me know what y'all reactions and thoughts was to the big win last night versus the Boston Celtics. Like I said, that was the game 1 of 2. They will be locking in again. That game will be in Boston, but very pivotal win last night. Very convincing win. Very dominating fashion type of win for our Lakers. So I am definitely impressed with that. Again, Anthony Davis ended the night 24-8. We see Austin Reeves 23-6, and Braun 40-year-old man. I mean, we watched LeBron James in these last couple games create a highlight reel. He posterizing dudes. Like LeBron is really, truly acting bad at this 40-year-old age, year 22. And, I love to see it. I love to see it. So, guys, as a sports podcaster, breakfast for me is the most important meal of the day. And my good friends at HelloFresh agrees. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit, is giving every active subscriber free breakfast for life. With basketball in the air, y'all, HelloFresh is here to kickstart a new season of nutritious and delicious meals and recipes, and they're actually giving us free breakfast. We're talking one delicious breakfast item packed in your big green HelloFresh box forever. With the offseason in the rearview mirror and game days ahead, we're all craving wholesome meals that can really save us some time and some money. HelloFresh has something for everyone. Each box is fully customizable to fit your preference and includes pre-portioned ingredients. Scan my QR code click the link in the description and use my code on the screen and get 10 free meals and a free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. And if you're in the U.S., outside the U.S., the local discount will apply. Next up here on the Lakers Land Morning Show, speaking of LeBron, this shit is crazy. Did y'all hear about the story of LeBron and Bronny declining? There's an event going down in All-Star Weekend, the skills competition. LeBron and Bronny reportedly was invited. Let me see if I can pull this up so we can kind of talk about this for a second. Okay, give me a second, guys. Here we go. So Yahoo Sports has reported that LeBron and Bronny declined the skills competition for the All-Star game. And I saw this report yesterday morning, and it wasn't by Yahoo. It wasn't by a credible source. So I didn't think the story was even true. Then when I, getting through my day, I'm starting to see more reports on this story. And I'm like, man, LeBron and Bronny decline. Um, how do you guys feel about this? How should I feel about LeBron and Bronny turning down the skills competition? I don't like scared money. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think, in my honest opinion, this is a scared move. This is a scary decision. It feels like LeBron is trying to protect Bronny. And by all means, I'm never gonna go against a parent protecting their kid, no matter what situation or scenario we're talking about. So by default, I'm not vilifying LeBron. But it does feel like, to me, LeBron is not willing to do this because he don't want to expose Bronny James even more. From a skill set angle, I've never seen LeBron participate in the skills challenge. LeBron could expose himself in this type of competition. Who knows? But I feel like he would not put his son out there with him for them to lose in an organized competition event. No, even though it's an all-star game, we all know if LeBron and Bronny was to participate in this event and had like a mediocre performance, come on, bro. We already know how they going to be coming in the NBA community for LeBron and Bronny. So, I mean, I kind of get it from that angle of LeBron saying, "Nah, we've already dealt with all this shit already with Bronny being drafted, getting him real minutes, having him get into the game with me, playing, getting some opportunity. We got that vibe and feel out the way." And that's what I had predicted at the beginning of the season. I predicted that Bronny was going to get into the games early so we could get the history out the way with him playing with his father. But eventually, the Lakers need to lock in and concentrate. And even though this is the All-Star break, it's still, to me, LeBron is still going by the same beat of, the same drum. And I feel like he do not want to have him nor his son exposed to more criticism if they were to participate in this event and not win it. Because I don't think they will win it. That's number one. And y'all know LeBron is my guy. And I like Bronny James. But there's no way in hell I will be betting the rent money that LeBron and Bronny will win the skills challenge. No way. And it could get so bad. It could get so nasty, how the NBA community go. It just would make matters worse. So I kind of get why LeBron said, nah, we ain't doing this. But to keep the shit real, bro, you scared. This is scary. I don't like that. You are LeBron James. You did everything in your power to get your son into the league, into the uniform of the Los Angeles Lakers with a guaranteed contract. He has put the work in when we're talking about preparation. You can't keep your fucking hand and hold Bronny's hand for his career. He got to be exposed, whether it's going to be for the good or the bad. I would have liked to seen it. I'm not going to lie. Anything that would level up these little events on All-Star weekend, I would have liked to see it. LeBron and his son, I think that would have been a major headline together in the skills competition. That would have definitely had all eyes on that event, number one. But again, I think LeBron is looking at the big picture. If they don't win, he could be exposing his son for the lack of skills that people still not really locked in on, and even himself. Like I said, LeBron has never been in a skills competition. So even though we know he's, labeled as one of the greatest players in history, shit kind of get different when you isolating certain things. When you have to isolate skills from dribbling to passing to shooting, and you're locked in on that one particular thing, yeah, man, people can tend to look at you a little bit different. So LeBron to me seems a little bit scared declining this shit right here. Um, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it, but I understand it a little bit more. I just feel like it's more of a protection. Um, LeBron not participating in the slam dunk contest over these last 22 years have rubbed me the wrong way. And I feel like that is no excuse because LeBron has been protecting his legacy. And when you have a legacy like LeBron, who am I to judge or try to tell you how to maneuver and how to structure what you got going on? So I'm totally out of pocket, but just from the outside in, for LeBron, the athleticism that we've seen, some of the spectacular dunks that we've seen LeBron do pregame and just knowing that he's a freak of nature, it has been quite disappointing to have 22 years uh, of slam dunk contests and LeBron James not participate in any of them. And like I said, I feel like the reason is because he's really trying to protect his legacy. If he was to lose that competition for some reason, maybe he feel like people will look at him a different way. Michael was able to win an all-star dunk contest. If LeBron didn't win the dunk contest, is that an extra notch on MJ's belt versus LeBron in that type of conversation or debate? I don't know. Um, and I'm thinking, shit, the way people love LeBron to a point, at a point, if LeBron would have participated in one of these contests, he wouldn't have had to do so much to win. I think LeBron would have got a little bit of biasness when we talk about the voting of the slam dunk contest, especially depending on when he decided to participate. So I have been a little bit upset with LeBron not going there. I don't really see the logical excuse in that. But when we talk about him and Bronny in this skills challenge, bro, they will be getting exposed. They would clearly get exposed. So, I'm not mad at that. And I totally understand why LeBron and Bronny are not going to solidify their spot in the upcoming skills competition on All-Star Weekend. All right, Lakers land. We got one more topic before we end the morning. Again, 7 Mitchell, I'm in the building. Make sure you guys, if you guys are Laker fans or Laker haters, no matter what, make sure that you subscribe here to the Lakers Land platform. I will be going live every morning for at least 30 minutes to give you guys all the latest and greatest that we got going on with our Los Angeles Lakers. The last thing I did want to chop it up with you guys was this article that Shams has spoke on about LeBron and AD being concerned about the Lakers' ability to make significant roster upgrades. This is something that we talked about at the beginning of this stream. According to Shams, LeBron and AD have expressed that they want the franchise to move to contend for a championship, with the co-stars believing the Lakers are potentially a piece or two away, sources say. Now, for those who are fans of Lakers Land, for those who have been subscribed to this channel, since the beginning of the year, I told y'all that behind the scenes, there was a 2v2 going down with this Lakers organization. We got Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss versus LeBron James and Anthony Davis. That's the real 2-on-2 matchup that a lot of people don't see and a lot of people are not really locked in on. But I knew before this year was going to be out, there could be an underlying issue between the stars of the team and the front office of the team. Clearly, Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss, as I said before, are focused on the growth and development of the Los Angeles Lakers, which is their job. As general managers, as owner, you have to set yourself up for the future. It's just unique when you have a responsibility to set yourself up for the future, but you have an opportunity to actually win now. Not only right now, but you actually have a window of a year or two to actually do something special. And we know LeBron James and Anthony Davis is looking to win right now. There is no future in their fronting. As far as future goes, LeBron, I'm pretty sure, feels like he's done everything needed. He helped get Anthony Davis to the Lakers, which helped quarterback the future for the organization. He brought his son into the NBA, so that's a lock. LeBron and AD, I think, want to win now and win another championship. Some people feel like LeBron don't even want to win another championship. I really feel like that's crazy. But there definitely is a disconnect between the front office and the two superstars. And to be honest with you, I think LeBron and AD, though they are maybe the best duo in the NBA, I think LeBron and Anthony Davis have met their match. When we talk about Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss, I don't think LeBron and AD can keep up with those two. Drop a bomb for the Lakers front office, please. I'm not going to be all day on this one. I'm really not, because I find myself constantly repeating myself to some of y'all when we're talking about the Lakers roster, Rob Pelinka making trades and all this other stuff. There is no solidified deal out there to be made right now that's going to put the Lakers, I believe, in a position that's definitely better than the position that we're currently in. When you have looked at these first couple months of this NBA season, the Lakers right now are leading the division. They're in the top 6, I believe, in the Western Conference overall. But that is not due to the Lakers organization, the Lakers play. Where the Lakers are right now mainly is due to the mediocrity and the struggling of all of the other teams in the Western Conference. The Lakers have found themselves in a very unique situation, being in the top of the Western Conference when you have some of the usual suspects really not found their way. And we're 2-3 months into the regular season. When you look at the standings, we got guys like the Memphis Grizzlies and the Houston Rockets. If I'm not mistaken, they've been number 2 and number 3 all season in the Western Conference. You know, I got tons of respect for Ja Morant and his comeback. Tons of respect for Ime Udoka and that young ball club, you know, him and Jalen Green got going on in Houston. But do you really think that I would be fucking concerned about my Lakers having to face Houston or Memphis in a 7-game series? Hell no. They don't scare me. The Sacramento Kings, the Phoenix Suns, the Golden State Warriors, the Clippers, our division rivals. You look at Dallas is now trying to turn the corner. Minnesota kind of been iffy. Denver started off the season slow. The OKC Thunder really has been the only consistent thing going on in the Western Conference since the beginning of the year. Because of the mediocrity, because of the up and down by everybody else in the Western Conference, it has allowed the Lakers to look like we are a competitive ball club, to look like we are a team that could win the division. And I believe we are. If and only if the Lakers can come up with the true identity. And unfortunately, right now, in my opinion, this team does not have an identity. And I can't really blame anybody. I don't blame JJ Redick specifically because, again, this is his first year as a coach. He's still trying to feel and figure things out. The bad part about the Lakers, from my standpoint, and I said it at the beginning, when you think about it, we never got a chance to see the Lakers play. We never got a chance to see the Lakers play. And what do I mean by that? When you look at the roster that the Lakers currently have, from top to bottom, from man 1 to man 15, give me the last game that we've seen the Lakers play that we've had Christian Wood active, Jared Vanderbilt active, Jackson Hayes active, Gabe Vincent active. Give me the last game we've seen our whole unit playing together. Maybe not getting minutes, but just available. Just available. We've never had it. We honestly do not know what we have. Yeah, we've seen Jared Vanderbilt on the court before. We know what he can bring to the table. He's a baller. Christian Wood, we know what Christian Wood can bring to the table. He's a baller. Gabe Vincent is starting to come into his own on both ends of the basketball court. Individually, we've seen these guys. We've had little sample sizes of what these guys can do for this team. But as a collective, as a unit, the Lakers have never really been able to get together to play games at all. So that's the unfortunate part to me, is that we're begging for a change, not honestly knowing what we actually have. And I think that Rob Pelinka is starting to understand that. And I'm leaning more that the Lakers are not going to make any trades by the deadline. I think the move was done with Dorian Finney-Smith, and I keep telling y'all that was the wrong move. But I don't really think that the Lakers are going to make another move. I don't see them getting Zach LaVine. His contract is ridiculous. It's just too much money. I don't see the Lakers spending that much money on Zach. He's a good player, but if he's not the guaranteed answer, I can't see the Lakers sacrificing so much for LeBron and AD bringing in Zach. The risk reward on that is just not beneficial in my eyes. So Zach LaVine coming to the Lakers, to me, is a thumbs down. Jimmy Butler coming to the Lakers, what the hell is that about? I don't even understand the interest of Jimmy Butler, respectfully. Jimmy Butler's a great player. He's a grinder. I mean, what he's done in Miami is very unique, very respectable. But we've also seen the history of behavior with Jimmy Buckets and these teams, and with guys like Dalton Connect and Bronny James and some of our young guys, Max Christie. I don't want that negative energy from Jimmy Butler trickling down into the locker room. That's number one. And then number two, Jimmy Butler, every team that he's went on, pretty much he was the man. You know, with the exception of Philly, that was Embiid's team, and you've seen how that played out. How the hell is Jimmy Butler going to adjust coming to Los Angeles to play under LeBron and AD? Because that's where he's going to be. Is Jimmy Butler mentally ready to accept the role of a third star? I can't answer those questions, so I'm trying to stay away from Jimmy Butler. I know people are saying Jimmy's better than Rui Hachimura. Rui is locked in for 2 years for only like $17 million. I know Rui Hachimura is struggling, but we ain't paying him much. If we were to get Jimmy, we getting Jimmy for the same amount of years, but we have to damn near double the amount that we be paying Rui for Jimmy Butler. Just absolutely makes no sense. Mark Kessler from the Utah Jazz, his name keeps coming up. I just don't see it happening. Any chance of the Lakers getting Mark Kessler from Utah would have really needed to happen when we had D'Lo under contract. Again, this is why I had a problem with the Brooklyn trade. Wrong people, wrong personnel. You needed D'Angelo Russell's contract for the Colin Sexton, Mark Kessler trade. Now all you really have is Rui. And is Rui giving you enough audition film that you would think that a team like the Utah Jazz will be willing to give up their best player in Mark Kessler for Rui? I'm not sold that Rui is 100%. People forgot Rui got hurt in the Olympics. Remember, Rui got pulled from the Olympics. And because of Bronny James being drafted, because of the Lakers having a brand new coach in J.J. Redick, all the stuff that happened with the Lakers in the offseason, the injury to Rui kind of went under the radar. And he did start the beginning of the season, but a lot of people didn't speak on Rui. His injury and the extent of it really was kind of low key, to a point where, as though some people feel like they faked the injury in the Olympics just to get him to come back to get prepared for the regular season with the Lakers. I honestly don't know what's what, with Rui Hachimura, but I wouldn't be so quick to trade him, seeing that the Lakers have went to the Western Conference Finals the last 2 to 3 years in the playoffs, and he's been a part of their core. Rui has been a part of the core of the reason why the Lakers have went where they went. Has he reached his ceiling? Maybe, but I do feel like the Lakers need to slow down and be patient before they start throwing dudes away. Right now, Dorian Finney-Smith is giving us nothing. Another 0-point night last night. If I go look at D'Angelo Russell, I'm pretty sure D'Lo is not putting up zeros in Brooklyn. All right, y'all. I am out. I need to get myself together because I have to be at work in about an hour or so. But you know how we do, man. Here on Lakers Land, this is the new morning show. I will be coming at you guys live every morning here in full effect on YouTube. So make sure if you guys are new to the Lakers Land platform, make sure you guys subscribe, smash that like button. I definitely appreciate all the support. We've had an unbelievable start to 2025 when it comes to Lakers Land. We got our first official paid sponsor on the platform. So shout out to HelloFresh.com for being our first official paid sponsor here at Lakers Land for 2025. That was very big for the platform. We also reached over 3 million views for the channel earlier in this month. So we are definitely moving and grooving. Definitely appreciate all you guys' support, all you guys' opinions. Keep them coming, keep them going. Definitely respect you guys' handle. But I'm about to sign off. I will be catching you guys. I might go live a little bit later if anything happens in Lakers Land throughout the day. But if not, I will catch you guys same time tomorrow morning, even on weekends. God damn it. We getting it popping early in the morning. That's how I'm coming. Y'all stay safe. Have a happy Friday, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about the Lakers' big win versus the Celtics last night. Also, give me y'all guys' opinions on our other two topics of this morning. Bronny and LeBron declining the skills challenge in the All-Star weekend. What are your thoughts on LeBron and Bronny declining to be in the skills challenge? I feel like LeBron does not want to expose him and his son to more criticism if they was to lose. So I kind of get it. And, last but not least, AD and LeBron versus Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss. That's the real 2-on-2. And I feel like at the end of the day, Rob and Jeannie are going to win that battle. All right, Lakers Land, I am out. Appreciate you guys. Stay safe this morning, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.